If you don't like President Trump's environmental record, pretty much any Democrat is going to seem like an upgrade. They all want to rejoin the Paris Agreement and reduce our use of fossil fuels. The difference is their aggressiveness in tone and policy. Start with Sanders and Warren, both of whom embrace the so-called Green New Deal. Sanders wants $16.3 trillion in public investment over a decade, which he says could end all domestic carbon emissions by 2050 and create 20 million new jobs. He's also vowed to sue the fossil fuel industry. Warren's numbers are a little bit less staggering. $11 trillion in public and private investment, with domestic carbon emissions cut down to net zero by 2030, but not totally eliminated. For Warren, fossil fuel prosecutions are a possibility, not a sure thing. She's also outlined a Blue New Deal aimed at protecting America's waterways. After that, things get more moderate. Even though Steyer says he'd declare a national climate emergency on his first day in the White House, he's willing to wait until 2045 to reach that net zero mark. For the record, while Steyer has spent lots of his own money on climate change advocacy, he also made some of that money investing in fossil fuels. Biden, Bloomberg, Buttigieg, and Klobuchar all cite 2050 as their net zero goal, through more moderate plans like ramping up tax credits for electric vehicles and clean energy, or putting a price on carbon emissions. Although Bloomberg's talk of lining the interstate highway system with electric vehicle charging stations might have seemed downright extreme a decade or two ago.